Hello from Western Welding Academy. This is James Packard. I'm going to show you how to prep your bend test coupons today the proper way. Okay, before we get started today, I'm going to give a shout out to Benchmark Abrasives. We got a 40 grit T27 sanding pad. When I was doing this demonstration, this baby polished her up nice. It'll remove some metal and it'll make it nice and smooth. When you go to make your bend test, you'll slide right on by. And we've also tried their same Benchmark Abrasives 24 grit sanding pad. It's a 3-piece unit. You got your pad, rubber backing strip, or a backing disc, and a washer that goes in there. These things are phenomenal. They take metal off and they leave it nice. We're also going to show 3M Cubitron 1/4 by 4.5 inch discs to rough things up. This'll knock her down fast, save you a lot of time, a lot of money when you really got to get things done. Okay, so the first step of prepping your bend test coupons is we'll take the 3M 4.5 by 1/4 inch disc and we'll just knock the weld metal off down to the pipe surface and take all the sharp edges off. We just want to rough it up. We'll polish it up later with some other tools, but at this point we're just going to rough that baby down, get the metal off so we can see what we're dealing with. All right, so what we're going to do is we want to hold that on there on that flat edge to get a nice, even, flat grind, make it look real professional. If you got to take something real heavy off, get on the edge of it, but I don't recommend that very much. Step 2 of the process, once you get it roughed up with the 3M disc, we're going to take those Benchmark Abrasives, that sanding pad, and we're going to polish this thing down. Now you want all your grind marks to run parallel with the center line of that strap, not perpendicular. You don't want it 90 degrees with the edge. Could be a stress riser. So polish it down so it's nice and smooth. When you put it in the die of your bending machine, it'll slide real good. You don't want that thing to bite because it could help pull it apart. Them grind marks go perpendicular to the center line of that coupon. If you have anything in there, there's a chance for them opening up on you. You got that nice sharp edge there, although it looks really good. That's a really bad stress riser. That sharp edge will crack. Give them something to look at. They're going to look at it. So we're going to show you what happens between a good prep and a not so good prep when you go to take your bend test. I want you to notice first where that die bit that bad prep. That was just a rough grind. We didn't polish nothing up real good. That die really ate into that, and that starts pulling on it. That starts pulling a tensile on there, and you're not doing a tensile. You want to do a bend test. And if you notice, if we do a close-up right here, you can see where it started to pull that bead apart. Now, both of these straps were pulled out of the same weld, and they were a decent weld. Just some random weld we had. We didn't set up on it. Now, on the other hand, you got your good prep. You see all them striations, them grind marks in there going lengthwise with that. That'll help you out every chance you get. When that starts to bend, there's nothing perpendicular in there to help you open up. You can see this spot right here. If there was a grind mark across the top of there, there's a good potential for that to open up and fail your test. And you can see the difference where that die grabbed that. It's a lot less. It didn't grab it quite as tight. So it was more of a bend than a pull, than a tensile. Nice and polished. Professional work. Inspectors love that. You take professional work like that up to an inspector, and they're going to be happy with that. They're going to know they got a guy who wants to do a good job. On this rough grind, you can also see when that was bending, those were biting. It started to deform right here on that sharp edge, and I was actually pretty surprised it didn't break right there. It's a good testimony to a Western Welding Academy welder. Just doing a practice test and it wouldn't break there, even on a bad grind. All right, that's how you prep your bend test coupons properly. You want to make yourself as successful as you can. Give yourself every chance to succeed. Make yourself valuable with them extra tools in your bucket. If this was helpful, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and check out our other socials in the link below.